What is up, Evangelistas? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Tawana, and by the title of today's video, you see that I'm going to be giving you guys 7 tips to always look good in public. So I usually have a couple of friends and acquaintances, just people in general, ask me, how do you always kind of look good whenever we see you? And it really got me thinking, because it's not something that I subconsciously really think about. It's just how I am technically. So I thought this would be a good video to do for the people who kind of struggle with looking presentable in, public places, when going out, or just in general. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now let's get this video started. For tip number 1, it's actually going to be to stick to a color palette. You might open up your closet or wardrobe, whatever it might be, and kind of find an assortment, a rainbow of colors, where you find it difficult to kind of pick out an outfit based on so many things that you have, because it's just all the colors coming at you at once. It definitely makes it a little bit more daunting because of so much, variety in your closet. A good approach to this would be to stick to first neutral colors for your basics and, your capsule wardrobe. That would mean your tanks, your t-shirts, that sort of thing. Stick to more neutral tones, white, black, tans, that sort of thing. And then from there, I want you to pick 2 to 3 colors really, that kind of complement your skin tone or your personality, or just the colors that you generally gravitate to. For instance, in my case, I found that the 2 colors that I kind of always go to would be orange and green. I'm going to insert a couple pictures to show you guys where I kind of subconsciously did this, because orange, my undertones in my skin is actually more of like a golden yellow, golden undertones, and orange really complemented that. And then green was my favorite color. So when shopping, I would always kind of just pick out those 2 colors whenever I wanted something that was not neutral. I'm going to show you guys the pictures again right here so you can see. And these became the 2 colors I constantly kind of wear when I'm not in white or black or whatever it might be. And even for fall and winter, I would still stick to those colors, but I would more go towards the darker tones of that. So orange would become rust in the fall, and then, the forest green would be a more khaki and olive green for fall and winter. So again, I'm still within the same 2 colors, but obviously just different shades of them. And those are like my 2 staple colors that are my color palette, apart from neutrals, of course. So what you can go ahead and do, if you're not sure what colors that you like or might complement you, go ahead and start testing your boundaries. Start, I guess, dabbling a little bit in what colors that you yourself would gravitate to, and build your wardrobe from there. So stick to about 2 or 3 of them so you have a little bit of variety, but still colors that will go really well with your other clothing that are neutral. Tip number 2 is to use makeup strategically. What that means is to try to develop and find a go-to or signature makeup look. Now, if you are a person that is into makeup, I want you to go ahead and create an everyday makeup routine that highlights your best features. If you're not super into makeup, you're more of a minimalist, I still want you to create that everyday routine, but it's going to be, of course, less makeup in general that you'll be putting on. In my case, again, what I tend to do when I'm stepping out, when I don't really like wearing foundation and concealer and all of that stuff, I literally just do my eyebrows and I put on some eyeliner and chapstick. Those are the 3 places that I kind of focus on. So I'm going to insert a video before my eyebrows are done versus when they are done. And you're going to see a drastic difference that makes just for elevating how I look. Same goes for my eyeliner, where I feel like it kind of just opens my eyes up a little bit more, makes me look a little bit more alert. And of course chapstick, because I don't want my lips to be dry. So those are the 3 target areas that I do when I am stepping out the house. Doesn't have to be doing much, but it might be running errands, going out with friends, but I'm not really doing a heavy makeup look. So that is my everyday sort of signature makeup, kind of no makeup look. So definitely go ahead and create that signature look for yourself with your makeup. It might just be that you want some lashes on. It might be that you do a full face. Whatever that you're most comfortable with, go ahead and kind of get that down packed, so that when you are getting ready, you kind of have, a quick go-to makeup routine, and you can step out the house looking that way. Now for tip number 3, it's definitely something that has really elevated my look, I feel like, when stepping out and looking good generally in public. And that is to invest in some elevated basic pieces. And what I mean is, these elevated basics are what you'll be wearing at home. So technically your in-house or your at-home clothes, you're gonna find yourself some more, I guess, elevated looks, for lack of a better term, that you could wear in the house. But if you have to step out the house, you're already looking good, so you can just, leave as is. So these pieces are going to include more of elevated loungewear, not your pajamas, a little bit more elevated loungewear, two-piece matching sets like biker shorts and, you know, a little t-shirt top, and even beautiful slinky dresses that are just throw on and comfortable. Key term is these are comfortable, so you are okay wearing them in the house, you know, while just relaxing or doing day-to-day stuff at home. But again, if something would just come up where you're like, oh, I have to run out the house to go pick something up, or, you know, this emergency, you already have this on and you're not thinking of having to change your clothes or even just stepping out looking any type of way. Again, I ditched my graphic tees or just, you know, the more rundown t-shirts that I wear around the house, and I got me a few sets from Amazon, which had like really good Skims dupes, like slinky dresses. I'll show you, of course, here in the pictures. I have, you know, two-piece sets again that are biker shorts and the t-shirt type. You know, they're sort of like matching sets and lounge pieces even for the colder months that are knitwear. So they're a little thicker fabric and matching long pants. When I am in the house but I feel like, oh, I'm missing something to cook, I can just put on some shoes, grab a bag or some accessories, and I leave out the house. And this just brings your look up 10 times because again, you're already ready. And it's basically a play on that saying, if you stay ready, then you don't have to get ready. On to tip number 4, it's gonna be to select clothing items that actually fit your body and fit your body type. So basically, well-fitting clothes. Just because we see something on sale but it's not in our size doesn't mean that we should go ahead and buy it again because we feel we're saving a couple of dollars. Same thing goes where you could find a pair of jeans and you said, you know what, I wanna lose weight, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy these, and then eventually I'll fit them. But in the meantime, you're squeezing into these things, they're uncomfortable and very ill-fitting, and it's taking away from, of course, how you overall would look while in public. A well-fitting outfit will definitely complement your features, your curves, your body type, versus something that's a little bit more tight or ill-fitting in any way. Another thing it would be, you know, in conjunction of this is to iron or steam your clothing before stepping out. So if there's something that you notice is a little bit wrinkly, it could definitely use a quick steam. Take the extra 2-3 minutes, get that steamer or iron, and, you know, just smooth it out a little bit because that's gonna definitely take your look up in public a lot more than looking like you just threw any old thing on or you rolled out of bed and went about your day. Tip number 5 is to, while in public, stay hydrated, you guys. Definitely stay hydrated and reapply your sunscreen. Right now it's summertime and we know it gets so hot and humid in these coming months. And it's very easy to look flustered or just looking hot, sweaty, tired when out in public if you've already been running around the place doing errands, or you're just outside doing whatever activities in a park or something. And of course, if we are feeling like a hot, sweaty mess, we're looking the part as well, unfortunately. And we come off as looking a little bit just, you know, miserable to be outside. We want to leave, we want to not be where we are. So definitely try to stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Reapplying your sunscreen again will help, you know, prevent any sun damage or just feeling uncomfortable and ill. Because of course, getting sunburned or just feeling like the sun is beating you down takes a toll on anybody. So definitely try to stay in shady areas, you know, apply that sunscreen like I said, and drink lots and lots of water. That is gonna keep you hydrated, keep you feeling your best, and of course that would mean that you're looking your best as well while in public. Overall, tying in this would be to not skip your skincare, guys. So definitely stay up to top on your skin routine, which will also complement that hydration from out, you know, inside out, and also that sunscreen that is much needed, not only in the summer months, but throughout the year, of course. Tip number 6 is going to be to take control of your body language. Body language, of course, says a lot about how we feel, and it definitely is going to contribute about how we look in general. So that would mean fixing our posture when out, you know, not slouching too much, kind of keeping our shoulders back when walking or sitting down, and also being a little bit more open when actually moving about. So that would mean less crossing our arms, because this gives like a closed off, I don't want to, you know, engage or talk to anybody or be around anybody, versus just keeping your arms down. And also, it exudes more confidence when we do have that more open body language, that more relaxed feel, and that's going to contribute to us looking, you know, good in public. Definitely don't forget to smile, you guys. A smile goes such a long way in being open again, being receptive to people, and just coming across as attractive. I know it's hard, especially when it comes to posture, but definitely just paying a little bit more attention to our body language and try to uplift ourselves little by little is going to change it in the long run. So go ahead and try to be a little bit more conscious of how you are while in public and exude that confidence, smile a little bit more, just be a little bit more open, and that's going to make you look 10 times better than you would already. Now for the final tip, tip number 7, it is something that I've stressed through so many videos which are similar to this one. I think when I did like my clean girl aesthetic video, I also said this, but tip number 7 is literally hygiene and cleanliness. Just being clean and fresh and that sort of thing. So what that means is obviously, you know, showering, lotioning your body, and brushing our teeth and our hair, of course. So putting in a little bit extra as far as our hygiene goes will definitely take as far as, you know, how we look in public, because we look clean and we feel clean. If you want, as far as, you know, your smile and everything goes, definitely have, you know, a few mints on hand. So at least if you did eat something, you can always pop something in there. Some people actually carry floss with them, which helps a lot too. But I will say hygiene is key in how you look good in public or anywhere that you go. So do not skimp on that, you guys. Take those showers, take those baths, love on yourself a little bit with, you know, the extra lotion or perfumes and oils, whatever it might be. And I guarantee you, again, that is gonna make you look so beautiful out in public or wherever that you are among anybody. So that's our 7 tips. And I did just want to quickly say that looking good every day definitely just opens us up to more opportunities, and studies have shown that actually people who look good more often are more successful. Take from that what you will, but it has been shown through research. I know personally that I get an extra confidence boost when I look good, and I look good for myself and not anybody else, of course, but it makes me feel more confident and I just feel better about myself. So of course, less stress, just more happy in general. And that's why I always take a little extra time on each of those tips that I told you guys about to always look good and presentable in public. I will say that, of course, it's okay to not pressure yourself too much into looking perfect or good every single time, 100% of the time that you are stepping out of your house, you guys, because it's just unrealistic. There's some days that you might not feel good or you just don't want to put in any effort, and allow yourself to do that. But if you are looking for, you know, an extra boost of confidence or just feeling, you know, better about yourself in general, because outwardly you look good, so inwardly you're gonna feel good, take a couple of these tips and go ahead and implement them in your life and see how that goes from there. But I do think that they will help you in the long run if that's something that you seek. And again, it just goes to show that from these tips that you don't have to spend a lot of money into looking good. We know as women that beauty standards are always shoved down our throats. Everywhere you go is an ad, you know, luxury this or spa or buy this skincare cream to look better. You don't have to spend a lot of money or go out of your way to feel good or look good. So just take little tips here and there, implement that in your daily life and see how comfortable that is for you. And yeah, it will definitely just contribute to how you look good in public in general. But that is the entire video, you guys. I do want to say thank you if you have made it all the way to the end. I do appreciate that from you. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications and everything. Until next video, I'm going to say bye, guys.